Every person, every athlete has doubts, whether it's in their youth and or their college experience. And my doubts and what I chose to do at the crossroads of my lacrosse career changed my life completely, because it just taught me lessons about what happens when you come to a hard fork in the road, and it can just completely change your entire life. So my crossroads happened my freshman and sophomore year. So I came from a program and a league where I was dominating, and I was recruited to go to Harvard, and I got there and everybody was the best in their league. Everybody was the best person on their club team. So now you have this dynamic of, you have the best person, but then you also have this best person and this one, and everybody's kind of competing for the spots, but also our teammates. So it's a hard thing. And for me, I had a hard time because I not only wasn't starting my freshman and sophomore year, I didn't see the field. So I didn't see any playing time my freshman year, really. I started to see a little bit more my sophomore year. But by the time sophomore year rolled around for me, I was so in my own head about what I needed to do to impress the coaches, what I needed to do to make sure that my teammates got what they needed from me, and really ultimately what I needed to do to get on the field and stay there. And I was so convinced that I needed to do everything exactly this one particular way that I stopped being able to function as the good lacrosse player that I used to be. So I would miss passes that I never would have missed in high school. But now I'm in college and I should be better, and I can't do anything. And I was paralyzed by this fear of expectations, and I didn't know how to meet those expectations coming from my teammates, my coaches, myself. And I just put so much pressure on myself to try to fit into this tiny little box that I thought is where I had to live in my lacrosse career. And ultimately, I kind of started to think, is this worth it? Like, is this the place I should be filling my time? And I had this realization that I'm not seeing the field really anyways. So what do I have to lose by just going out there and having fun and trying to funnel what the coaches and what my teammates were telling me I needed to do, but doing it in my own way, and using my skills to do what they needed, but maybe not in exactly the same way as what I had thought previously. And ultimately that ended up making me not only see the field, but start and become captain my senior year. And I truly believe that once I started playing my game, once I started believing in myself, it completely changed my entire experience for lacrosse, and taught me a really valuable life lesson.